Kelsey Covington passed through the portal of room 118 just a short while ago, but her entrance was unique, for with it came a countenance that radiated a zest for life, a quest for learning, and a desire to share her being unselfishly with others.
Hey, Mr. Wisdom. In the last 3 years, you have made such a huge impact on my life. I've spent a lot of time with you, with theater, and in your room studying, and you've really been amazing to me.
Kelsey has brought honor, joy, creativity, and order to our somewhat hectic theater world, and she has done it with class and with dignity. My world has been the better because God saw fit for our paths to cross.
I heard about the VAN program and about you, and decided that that's why I wanted to go to VAN, was for theater, for this environment.
Kelsey, you are a positive difference maker, now and destined to be so in the future. How blessed I am as an educator that God saw fit to direct you my way.
Sophomore year, I was only in your class for a couple months before we had our first Kelsey and Mr. Wisdom discussion, and we talked about one act, and you talked to me about being stage manager, and you decided that I was the right person for the job. Created so much passion in me for school outside of theater, which I definitely didn't expect, but you really held me at a high standard.
My world has been the better just because you are in it. 118 will always have an open door to you, and the events which are quickly turning into memories will be wonderfully and powerfully etched on my heart. So in essence, you are but a thought away. I shall long cherish our time together. I love you, Kelsey Covington.
For believing in me and for being there for me at all times. Thank you for always reminding me to keep my focus on God. Thank you for everything that you've done and everything that you will continue to do. Thank you so much.
Cheyenne, thank you so much for all of the blessings that you've given me this year. You are an incredible editor, and you are so passionate about everything that you do, whether it's being a yearbook editor, a photographer, a graphic designer, a friend, or the way that you worship in church. Everything you do, you put your whole heart in it.
The first thing I want to say to you is that I love you. You are amazing, and you're a little bit crazy a lot of the time, but I love it. It's just like you walk in the room and you're just crazy, and you always make me happy because you're always like, Cheyenne! And it always makes me happy because I walk in the room and people love me. And you're really inspiring because you helped me work with all the programs that I work with. You taught me to be creative, believe it or not.
You know, it was really funny when you came in this year. You already had your little cap and gown on, you know, and you were ready to graduate. And I know that we kind of try to pull you back, and I think that it actually helped. And I hope that you've enjoyed this journey of your senior year, and you've made so many incredible memories, and you have so much to be proud of.
But you put me in charge on my sophomore year, and it was like, okay, I don't know this program, and just go with it. But hey, it worked out pretty okay.
You are definitely a gift to this world, and as you go on and do the Lord's work in Honduras and every place that you're going to go, you're going to leave your footprints, and those are amazing footprints. I love you to pieces, and I hope that you keep in contact because I want to share the joy of all the successes that I know that you will accomplish. I love you. Very good, Janot. Very good, very good, very good.
You're always pushing me to get what I need to do. I need to get stuff done, or you're just pushing me to apply for that thing, or, you know, enter into this competition, or you're always pushing me to be the best that I can be, and you're such an inspiration, and you're crazy, but I love you to death. We've had some really fun times together, and I'm really going to miss you. Thank you, Miss Germany.
Leah, thank you so much for choosing me to be the teacher that has most influenced you. I really do appreciate it, and I've had a blast with you these last couple of years. But in particular, last year and this year, we've had so much fun doing Art Symposium.
My freshman year, I didn't even take art to start out with, And then I tried joining your class halfway through the year. I was kind of scared because I didn't know you, but you were surprisingly nice and let me come into art without even me having any art experience.
I just want you to know that you're so kind-hearted and you're one of the most creative geniuses that I know. And I just cannot wait to see what God's going to unfold in your life as you grow and you walk down that path and what's ahead of you.
And just ever since then, I think you've really been a great influence for me, allowing me to basically be like family. I feel like all of us in the art room, in the art classes, are just one big family.
So I want you to know that I love you and I'll be praying for you, and I hope you'll keep in touch. Thanks.
And you've been a great second mother to me. Thank you for helping show me that and show me that I can do things like choreograph an art symposium. So just thank you for being there and being you and doing everything that you've done for me and for everyone.
Hi, Carly. First of all, I just want to thank you so much for choosing me as the person who's been an influence. I just never forget when you were a freshman and we were having that controversy at second base, who was going to be the second baseman. You just showed me such poise and confidence. I know this about you. I know you're a hardworking girl. I know that you didn't get where you got academically by sitting around and letting somebody else shoulder the... You should always remember something. In order to win in life, you got to lose. You got to lose attitude. You got to lose pride. You got to lose all those things in order to be a winner. You got to give up. You got to give up things that hold you back. You know, I've been told all my life, never lose, never give up. But sometimes you have to in life to succeed.
An inspiration to me. You've showed me how you have to make sacrifices to achieve your goals, and you truly love what you do. And I hope that one day I'll have a job that I truly enjoy going to.
I know that's strange advice, but just remember, always, always do what you're supposed to do, and things will work out. Do the next right thing, and things will work out. And remember, always wear your seatbelt, never drink and drive, and do not swerve to miss the dog. I love you. Thank you.
Hey Chelsea, it was an honor to be chosen as your most influential teacher. First of all, I've had you for 2 years in pre-cal and calculus, and of course we see each other every day and talk about math, but I also got to know you through our church activities and National Honor Society and even a little bit of cheerleading this year.
Miss Rainwater, I would like to take a moment to say thank you for all the help and encouragement you've given me the past 2 years. I appreciate your patience and your willingness to spend extra time explaining things to me when I don't understand. Your dedication has given me the courage to pursue a career in mathematics.
I kind of found some common threads that I saw in you that I wanted to point out. Now, one of those would be your work ethic. In every activity that you took on, whether it be math or cheer or National Honor Society, you always worked hard and did your best. Had a willingness to help others out. And I saw that throughout every aspect. Tell me that you want to be a math teacher, and I do have a little bit of experience in that area. So I thought that I would try to point out a couple of things that I thought might be important. First of all, math classes at college may not be quite like high school. You're going to make it through those classes. You're going to obtain the knowledge that you need, probably more math knowledge than you will need in order to become a math teacher for high school. But I can't wait to hear that you've become a high school math teacher, and you know that about the time that you finish up is about the time I'm going to be finishing up here too. So maybe you can just come back and take my job. So good luck, and I know you're going to do great.
I hope I can become an awesome math teacher like you and inspire other students the way you have inspired me. So thank you, Miss Rainwater.
Hey Peyton, I have been incredibly lucky to get to be your teacher for the past 2 years. You have made becoming a teacher incredibly easy for me. To have students like you who work really hard and devote themselves to their activities, and I've really appreciated getting to be with you these past 2 years as you have grown into this even more amazing debater and speaker that I knew before you got here.
Mr. McKenzie, thank you so much for, one, being my coach, and two, being a mentor to me as well as the rest of the team the entire 2 years that you've been here. You've taught us so much, whether it's complicated debate stuff or just how to be a better person. So many things that I'm just in awe of you about, whether it's the ridiculousness of your incredibly unique laugh or just how genuine you are. And I can't tell you how much it means to me as a growing student to have such a mentor to look to in terms of just being a good person, being a genuine person, and being there for anyone that they can be in any situation. You've helped me grow so much as a person, to appreciate the gifts that I've been blessed with and to go as far as I possibly can.
That you are going to do amazing at UNT, and that if you do become a teacher that you are going to be a great one. And I only hope that you get to have a student one day who's just like you, who in your first year of teaching takes all of the anxiety away because you're that type of student. And I just really appreciate you, and I thank you for this journey that you've been on with me. And I know your journey is just beginning.
Really just a blessing to me, and I can't tell you how much I appreciate and love you as both a mentor, a friend, and an amazing debate coach. Thank you so much for these past 2 years, and I know that you are one person that I will never forget, no matter what happens or where I go.
Chelsea, congratulations on your top 10. What a great achievement that you've accomplished with this. I'm very proud of you. It's a very humbling and great honor that you've chosen me as someone who's had influence and an impact on your life. With that, I'd like to apologize to any of the teachers and or students that she may have been sarcastic to over the previous 4 years.
Hey Coach Mitchell, I just want to say thank you so much for inspiring me in so many ways. You know, you've taught me to do my best and to never settle for less, and I can't thank you enough for that. There may be times that I hate you because you pushed me so hard, but I wouldn't have it any other way now that I look back at it. You made me the athlete that I was, and you're awesome for that.
You've been a great influence on our athletic program in this school. You've shown the younger athletes that you could do several different activities and you could do them well. You kept up with grades, you kept up with your sports, from cheerleading to volleyball to softball to basketball. I'm very proud of you for showing what it's truly like to be a Lady Vandal and what a Lady Vandal is supposed to be. Good luck in everything that you do, and God bless you.
Okay, you know, I was thinking back of why you're my favorite coach, but then I kind of came across some memories that we made. You're the only person that would watch Despicable Me with me like 3 times in 1 week, and I know you love that movie now. But also, you have a snack drawer in your office. I mean, well, it's for Caden and Austin and me. No one else has one of those, and so thank you for that, because I did get hungry a lot during the year. Anyways, what I'm trying to get to is that I love you to death, Coach Mitchell. I'll never forget you. I'll miss you next year, and thank you so much for inspiring me to be the person that I am today.
remember Matt being this cute little kid with spiky hair, always the student that was sitting there so patiently waiting.
McDonald, I'd just like to start off by thanking you for setting me up for my entire school.
He was always ready to get the day started. He was always quiet. He was always ready to hear the instructions and ready to move.
You showed me how much fun school could be, and how if I looked at it in a different perspective, I could see how fun it was. Books in your loft, like Hank the Cowdog, is something I remember. I don't know why, but it's just fun.
He was just the model student, and I felt so honored to have him in my class, because even though everybody else would be chaotic and crazy, just running around, Matt was always the one to be sitting and waiting.
Me, the Pledge of Allegiance in Spanish was pretty cool too. I don't really remember it much now, but I remember that was a big thing.
And I want to thank you from the bottom of my heart for also thank you for remembering the pledge in Spanish. Not many students remember. It's my wish that you just continue to be successful academically. You seem like such a mature, just great young man. And I'm very, very proud. I really hope that when you leave and go to college that you don't forget to be just the way that you are, that you don't change. That I see today is the little boy that I saw in first grade, and so I'm so very proud of you, and I wish you continued success in whatever it is you set out to do.
Show and tell, I remember, was one of the best things about your class. I just get to bring whatever I want, no matter what. Boy, I could just bring it however many times I wanted to, and just say something silly about it, and just get to use it and play with my friends and stuff. I remember that was really cool. I really appreciate you and all that you've done. Thanks.
Well, I first met Jennifer as a freshman when she came to my class, my IPC class. She also rode my bus and ran track for us. And one of the first things I noticed about Jennifer was she was a very bright and intelligent young lady. I decided it'd probably be a good idea to just kick her out of there. Now hold on, don't think it was for anything bad. We just decided that for her to be on the distinguished graduation plan, that she needed to be in a little bit more challenging program.
Coach Glenn, after knowing you for only 2 weeks, you just kicked me out of your class. I thought you just didn't like me or I was a bad student, but in reality I was really thankful for it. Without you doing everything you did and getting me out of the IPC class, I was able to move on to biology and bigger things and getting onto the distinguished plan. Thank you so much for everything. You became my cross-country teacher and my bus driver, so I saw you all the time, and you're just always there for me and always next to me and pushing me and helping me and encouraging me to do everything and becoming the great person that I am today. And I just thank you so much for all your encouragement.
Now, when you think about Jennifer, what words come to mind? Reserved, shy, quiet? No, not at all. Actually, Jennifer's very outgoing, intelligent, and I know this sounds a little corny, but I think whatever Jennifer decides to do in life, things get her down or knock her down, just like on that run that day, she'll get up and she'll finish the race. So Jennifer, whatever you do in life, it's been great to know you, to have taught you, to have coached you, and whatever you do, I know you'll do well. So good luck.
It means a lot to me that you always pushed me harder and helped me run with Brittany Tunnel, pushing me in cross country, but that also pushed me in school, helping me to do better and go further with my education.
Mary, I wanted to say thank you so much for being in my class. I enjoyed you as a student. I really enjoyed how inquisitive you always were, how hard you worked in class, how you always wanted to know why we got the answer, not about what the actual answer was. I always wanted to know, to get to the bottom of the answer.
Okay, well basically, Coach Parrish, Coach Paco, Papa Smurf, or formerly known as Mr. Parrish, since I was coming in as a high school student, as a freshman, I was expecting it to be really easy, and however, it really wasn't. But you would answer my questions no matter how many times I asked, and you wouldn't stop until I understood exactly what you were teaching.
I wish you the best in all your endeavors. I hope that you're successful and you achieve all the goals that you wish to have in life. Thank you.
And I just really want to thank you for all the help and, I guess you could say, stigma that you gave me to keep going and get better. And I just really thank you for that. That's it.
Hey Mom and Dad, I just want to let you know how much I appreciate y'all, and thank you so much for being there for me all the past 18 years and for everything that you've done for me, for pushing me and encouraging me and supporting me in everything that I've done. It means a lot to me, and I wouldn't be where I am today without you. Thank you guys so much. I love you.
Hey Mom, hey Dad, I did it. Graduating very soon, and all I want to do is say thanks. I love y'all. Thank y'all for everything y'all have ever done for me. I mean, just provide a great home, making everything so easy for me. I mean, I got a $10,000 scholarship. Who would have thought? Me. I got that. So, just thank y'all so much. Y'all don't know how much y'all actually mean to me. I know I don't say it at home, but I love y'all. Y'all are awesome. And to Alyssa, I love you. You're awesome too. You helped me out a lot. And little Riley, I love you too, sis. And just thank all of y'all. Y'all are awesome. Y'all help me so much just with everything. With just any problem I have, any schoolwork I have, y'all help me. I mean, y'all are just the best parents out there. And I just want to say thank y'all, and I love y'all.
Thank you, Mom and Dad, for all the love and support you've given me over the past 18 years. You've pushed me to succeed in every aspect of my life, and without you, I wouldn't be where I am today. So thank you, and I love you.
Hey, Mom and Dad. This kid whose name you can never remember is Leah, you know. Anyways, I want to say thanks for, being there, supporting me, and Mom staying up, helping me write papers, even though half the time you were asleep. It was always fun, though. So thanks for all that, and thanks, Dad, for being you. Okay.
Hey, Dad, just wanted to say thanks for everything that you've done for me, whether it's late nights on the weekends, coming out to Austin with us, and just pushing me to be the best that I can be, and just striving to do my best in grades and in life in general. Thank you so much, and I love you bunches.
Hey, Mom and Dad. I just want to start off by saying thank you guys so much. I love you. I appreciate you guys always helping me, giving me topics or something for my essay, helping me with the introduction paragraph. That was always killer. And Dad, I thank you a lot for having to stay up late on school nights, coming to get me and Ashley for tennis. And Mom is always there to help support, and I really appreciate it. Thanks.
Hi, Mom and Dad. Graduation time, and I just want to say thank you for 12 very long and tiring years where you put up with me. No matter what I was doing, you just said, keep going. I remember how you never really bothered with my grades. You knew I was getting an A, and you said you expected of me. You trusted me that I would get my schoolwork done, and it just really was I just love that trust that you put in me.
Hey, Mom and Dad. I just want to thank y'all for always being my #1 supporters. It did not matter how crazy it was what I was participating in. Y'all were always there. And y'all have been we've been a good, close family, and I thank y'all for always being there for me. And not everybody has that, and I'm glad that I can say that I have a loving family that's very close-knit. I want to thank y'all for always pushing me to be the best that I can, and for never looking down on me for making mistakes. You always encourage. I just want to thank y'all for always being there, and the late nights that you stayed up with me to help me with work, and I love y'all.
So I can go now. Hey, Mom and Dad. I just want to say thank you so much for all that you've done for me. There's not a time that I can look up in the stands during a game and think, my parents aren't going to be here, because you always are. And I can't thank you enough for that. I appreciate it so much. Thank you so much, for helping me with all of my schoolwork. You've allowed me to succeed in everything that I do, and you've pushed me to some limits, where I get so angry at you, but, it's all worth it. Mom, I can't thank you enough. You're my biggest fan, and I love you so much. And Dad, thanks for, relieving the stress. You may not be the one there helping me with all the work, but you're the one that takes me out fishing just so I can calm down from all the work. And I love you to death for that, and I can't thank y'all enough. Y'all are awesome, and try not to miss me too much next year when I go to Southern Arkansas.
Thanks, Mom and Dad, for everything that you've done for me, for teaching me to be the person that I am, for pushing me to strive in academics the way I have, for only accepting grades that you knew were my best. And most of all, thank you for instilling me with the faith that I have, with taking me to church, but even beyond that, for putting in me a love for Jesus and telling me all of the love that you have for me, and that why you have that love is because of him. Thank you for being those role models and for always being there and always having the right thing to say. And even when you didn't have words to say, you were always there to hug and always there in the physical.
Thanks, Mom and Dad, for just being there always. You're my biggest supporters, and you're always pushing me to do the best that I need to do, and you don't push me in the direction that people would usually push their children, and I so appreciate that. And I love that you give me the space that I need and the encouragement that I need to do what you want me to do. Thank you for being the loving parents that you are and supporting me in everything that I do, even when it's a little bit crazy. And I just thank you so much for putting up for my crazy attitude and for just being there for me 100% of the time. You're amazing, and I love you so much.
Hey, Mom and Dad. I'm here to thank you guys for pushing me through my whole entire school career. I wouldn't be here without you guys. I thank you for teaching me everything since I was a little boy. I thank you, Mom, for pushing me to keep applying for more scholarships and stuff. I want to be here without you, and I love you. I love you too, Dad, and I want to thank you for teaching me everything since I was a kid. I love you both, and I hope you can still motivate me to go through college and everything ahead of me. I'll always love you, and I thank you for every day for helping me. I love you guys.